अनजानी राहों में तो क्या ढूंढता तेरे, दूर जिसको समझा वो तो पास है तेरे। ढूंढता रहा तू कहीं, सोच बादलों की तरह, कहीं से तुझे आती है सदा, के तेरी जरा, ओ तेरा वो जाना, मेरा भी आशियाना। अनजानी राहों में तू क्या ढूंढता तेरे।
Let's start first. Welcome to INS TV. How are you guys?
We are
Very good.
good.
How
How
are
are
you?
you?
I'm also good. So, I want to start off with the process of, recreating this classic song which a lot of people, relate to. बचपन की यादें हैं काफी लोगों की साथ में उस गाने से.
So, just like you said, Bachpan Ki Yaad, I think both me and Jigar have grown up listening to this song. It's an iconic song, and कोई ऐसा कॉलेज जैम या कोई ऐसी म्यूजिकल स्टे ओवर नहीं रही होगी कि जिसमें ये गाना हमने नहीं गाया हो. सो व्हाट वी थॉट इज कि अगर इस चीज का प्रेशर ले लेंगे कि ये इतना बड़ा गाना है, इसको रिक्रिएट करना है, लोग क्या सोचेंगे एक्सेट्रा, तो वो नहीं कर पाएंगे जो करना है.
हम्म.
The show itself, the concept itself allows to music composers to love each other's work and add their own flavor. So recreation के concept को ना कहीं tribute के रूप में ले आया है ये show. So and we love Polly. He's like a father figure. He's a real life mentor. So
हम्म.
for me and Jigar was special कि हम कुछ ऐसा करें कि जो that adds little bit of Sachin Jigar flavor to Euphoria song. So what we thought is we'll keep it simple for ourselves. We love this song, so we will try to love it a little more. That's what we thought. So we've taken parts of the song which
हम्म.
matlab, which are inseparable to this song, and then we have rearranged the order and we have added a few lines so as to make it like a story, because I believe Polly is a storyteller. Euphoria itself is a storyteller. Every
Yeah.
time a song drops, it will be like a story. So we try to give it a story sort of a structure.
And also, like Sachin said, that the song, it's like a recreation, को tribute form कर दिया है, and we have seen so many recreations coming out of Bollywood these days. What do you have to say about this trend and how revisiting old songs, whether for good or bad?
See, me and Jigar believe that we were built, okay,
Hmm.
throughout our process of becoming however far we have reached. हमको
Hmm.
ऐसा लगता है कि we were built to create original music, and our heart thrives for every song that is recreated. Me and Jigar, feel the pinch a little bit because we have been music arrangers all our life before we become music composers. We worked with Rajesh Roshan ji, we worked with Pritam sir, we worked with Sandesh Chandelier ji, we worked with Anu Malik sir, so many people. So, एक म्यूजिक कंपोजर जिस प्रोसेस से पास करता है टू क्रिएट अ सॉन्ग विच इवेंचुअली
Hmm.
बिकम सक्सेस, चाहे वो सक्सेसफुल हो चाहे वो इतना नहीं चला हो, हर गाने का एक प्रोसेस होता है. यू इन्वॉल्व अ सर्टेन म्यूजिशियन, यू गेट अ रिफ, देन यू बिल्ड अ ट्यून ओवर इट, तो गाना बनते बनते बनता है और इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग प्रोसेस. और इट्स जाया है कि इट्स जाहिर है कि द म्यूजिक कंपोजर्स विल बी अटैच टू दैट प्रोसेस. तो मैं और जिगर उस तरह से एक गाने की अरेंजमेंट से अटैच हो जाते हैं. अब दिक्कत ये है, दिक्कत इज नॉट विथ रिक्रिएटिंग रियली, बट
Hmm.
दिक्कत ये है कि आप एक सुपरहिट गाने को उसकी फिल्म, उसके कैरेक्टर के कॉन्टेक्स्ट से, उसके स्टोरी के बैकड्रॉप से निकाल करके you use it for promoting an absolutely different film. And it's almost like this, that me and Jigar also believe that there is a school of thought where people think कि यार मुझे एक हिट गाना चाहिए,
Hmm.
या मतलब ऑलरेडी जो सुपर हिट गाना है, जो प्रूवन, टेस्टेड एंड प्रूवन है, उसी को मैं थोड़ा सा रिक्रिएट करके रखूं. तो उस मेंटालिटी से मुझे और जिगर को दिक्कत है कि बिकॉज वी थिंक कि अगर ओरिजिनल म्यूजिक बनेगा ही नहीं तो आगे रिक्रिएट क्या करेंगे.
Yeah,
तो
true.
मी एंड जिगर हैव ऑलवेज टेकन अ स्टैंड कि जहां डायरेक्टर और प्रोड्यूसर या स्टोरी की बहुत मतलब बहुत ही स्टॉन्च रिक्वायरमेंट है कि ऐसा कुछ करें, और जब पूरी एल्बम हम लोग कर रहे हैं तो वी डोंट माइंड डूइंग वन मोर सॉन्ग एज एन एडिशनल
Hmm.
recreation, because maybe they are going to use that as a promotional tool. But if you were offered a film कि जिसमें ensemble है, तो पहले हम वो फिल्म ही नहीं करेंगे. बट अगर if you are offered a film कि जिसमें 4 recreation करने, तो me and Jigar are not very keen about those type of projects. Also, I think me and Jigar are not equipped to do that. It's a specialized job. It's for somebody who can, detach themselves from the original arrangement and original, uh, the way it was created. And it's a specialized job. So, with all due respect to everybody who's doing well for recreations, me and Jigar don't think we have it in us to do good recreations.
And like you just said that this is your school of music, like from where you come. But tell me, how do you think this times of music has changed in this industry? And what's the change that you would like to see in the near future?
See, what Times of Music is doing is
Hmm.
getting the music and the music composer in limelight.
Hmm.
When you watch a song, primarily in India, because music is all about Bollywood or entertainment is all about Bollywood, which is a lovely thing. There is nothing against that. But जब भी आप कोई गाना सुनते हो तो आप सबसे पहले एक्टर का फेस देखते हो.
Hmm.
And an actor is lip syncing. Now that is our tradition, and there is nothing wrong with that tradition. But what is happening because of that tradition, कि जो आदमी एक्चुअली म्यूजिक बना रहा है या जो म्यूजिक एक्चुअली बन रहा है वो ओवरशैडो हो जा रहा है. उनको लाइमलाइट नहीं मिल पा रही है, और उनका गाना चाहे पॉपुलर हो जाए,
Hmm.
पर उनका उनका काम पॉपुलर होता है, पर उनका फेस और उनका नाम नहीं पॉपुलर
Yeah.
होता है. लाइक वी हैव सो मेनी टाइम फेस्ड, ओ वी लव योर सॉन्ग साइबो, बट ओ अच्छा आप लोग सचिन जिगर है, so that and that is in a way no in doesn't happen anywhere else in the world, I believe.
True.
सब लोगों को अपना ड्यू क्रेडिट मिलता है, अपना ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट मिलता है. So I feel what Times of Music is doing is shedding light on the composer itself, कि इस
Hmm.
आदमी ने ये गाने के बारे में सोचा था, इस आदमी ने इस गाने को कंसीव किया था, उसके बाद एक सिंगर ने आके इसको गाया, उसके बाद एक डायरेक्टर को ये पसंद आया, उसके बाद एक एक्टर इसमें आया. So it kind of makes the music more important, it makes the music composer more important. एंड अगर ये चीज कंटिन्यू होती रही तो आई थिंक मोर पीपल विल गेट एस्पायर टू बिकम म्यूजिक कंपोजर्स, क्योंकि वरना इट बिकम्स अ जॉब विच इज पर्दे के पीछे, एंड
Hmm.
most of us musicians or any artist would love to get the respect and the name and the fame that comes with the music. So I think it is a lovely thing, and it is only going to help people get into composing music even more.
And it's such an important thing because India mein, it's very true point that India mein, a lot of people relate the song to the actors who's lip syncing, that we don't know कि तो ये गाना उसने गाया. The people would know the song but not the singer, which is kind of shows
Yes,
where we are
yes,
lacking.
because even in award ceremonies, right, when a song is celebrated, it is celebrated through an actor coming and dancing on it. You know,
Yeah.
when other than a music show, मुझे नहीं लगता है that. And what are these award ceremonies about, right? It is about actors coming and performing. It's actually a TV show, and
Hmm.
in that TV show, they are performing songs that are made by the composers. जो कंपोजर को शायद उस शो में बैठने के लिए इनवाइट भी नहीं किया जाता, यू नो सो
हाँ.
इट इज द राइट थिंग टू डू एट दिस पॉइंट, दैट जिस आदमी ने उस गाने को बनाया है, जिस आदमी ने उसको कंसीव किया है, उस पर थोड़ी सी लाइट दी जाए, और उस गाने को बनने के पीछे कितनी मेहनत गई है जो शायद किसी को पता नहीं होता. इट इज अ वेरी वेरी हेल्दी प्रोसेस, और जो आप देखते हो स्क्रीन पे इज द आउटकम ऑफ सच हार्ड वर्क. So I
Hmm.
think it is giving limelight to the hard work, and I think it will go across more nicely to everyone.
आप देखिए कि दुनिया भर में जिसका चेहरा नजर आता है, whether it is a singer who's featuring himself in the music video of his song, or if it's the actor, if it's for a film, is the
Hmm.
person you remember. And you can't blame the audience because वो जो देखती है उसी को विश्वास करती है. But now let's take classic examples of artists like Charlie Puth, Ed Sheeran. These guys were composers before. They used to compose for other artists. It's only when they started putting their face to their music is when people started to realize who they are, what is their
Yeah.
worth, etc. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है हमारे देश में 125 करोड़ लोग हैं और म्यूजिक कंपोजर शायद उंगलियों से गिन सकते हैं, मतलब 20 होंगे, 25 होंगे, 50 होंगे, शायद शायद 100 होंगे, फिर भी 100 इज अ वेरी बैड नंबर इफ यू कंपेयर इट टू द पॉपुलेशन. तो
True.
मैं when you the second part of your question, when you said what is the change you would like to see in the music industry, I would want to see people start putting belief in their own talent and start building their own fan base, start putting their face to their music, and I would love to see these creators come out of the closet. क्योंकि अक्सर ये हो जाता है कि जो क्रिएटर्स होते हैं, लिरिक राइटर्स हैं, और भी जैसे टेक्निकल क्रूज है, जैसे डीओपी है, डायरेक्टर ऑफ फोटोग्राफी है, तो म्यूजिक के रिलेटेड जो टेक्निकल लोग हैं, जैसे म्यूजिक इंजीनियर है, म्यूजिक अरेंजर है, तो आई वुड लव टू सी इफ द क्रिएटर्स कम आउट ऑफ द क्लोजेट एंड इफ every creator can find his own fan base so that it doesn't have to depend only and only on the film work that comes his way.
That's true. And you know, times are such that we are talking through technology. I want to know that how did this lockdown or this pandemic, you know, affect you creatively? Like, did it channel more thoughts about the music that you want to go or reassess the, like, did it influence in some way?
It does influence, right? And it has influenced Sachin and me in very, very different ways. You know, we are people who get inspiration from other people. You know, मतलब मैं घर पे बैठे बैठे I don't think I can inspire myself. I need to talk to more people. चाहे वो बात पार्ले जी बिस्किट के बारे में हो, but I need to hear somebody else speak. You know, somebody have a conversation. क्योंकि that's where I get all my ideas from. या फिर कोई स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ो, या फिर कोई you know story पढ़ो. So because we have been so much into Bollywood, it is all about meeting and hearing narrations and you know reading scripts. So in this lockdown, in the first 1.5 months, 2 months, I don't think anybody was doing any kind of movement. There was no script, there was nothing. So मेरे लिए it was not a great phase. I was not inspired at all. It was actually zero inspiration. So I decided to put all my time into learning music. जितनी हमारी practice छूट गई थी, जो हम नहीं कर पाए थे in terms of learning, that's what I did, and I tried to become 1% better musician than what I was before lockdown. But in terms of inspiration, I was zero inspired, because if I don't meet people, if I don't go out, if I don't see road and beach and buildings, I don't think I can ever be inspired. But Sachin has a different story about this.
So what happened is, I feel in a way the lockdown has corrected us, you know, has helped us understand what is adequate, what you really need, and what are the things you can lose. So that sense of self-reliance, a sense of finding, you know, my core, my where I can find peace. I think it was very. I think it was very introspective, this phase for me, and that's why I just, you know, maybe first 10-15 days, just like Jigar said, I was a little bit indifferent. I didn't know what to do with so much time. But इतना सारा वक्त जब मेरे पास था, तो I decided to dedicate it to creating, you know, songs that we would have not been able to otherwise do, because, you know, ज़्यादा time Bollywood या stage shows में चले जाते हैं, traveling में चले जाते हैं. So चूंकि मेरे घर का माहौल भी बहुत religious है, so I composed a bhajan, we shot it at home, I put it up on my YouTube. So in fact, I realized that, you know, that whatever inspiration I needed to seek, somewhere I found it inside me in this solace, in this peace. So, you know, and that says a lot about me and Jigar as a combination, that we are different people, we think differently. And because these two thoughts are so different, it's always easy for us to assess, you know, because अगर मैं कुछ बनाऊँ, मैं बहुत excite हो जाऊँ, so I can bounce it off with Jigar, and I trust him so much जब वो मुझे कहता है कि नहीं यार दिस नॉट वर्किंग, तो आई कैन गो बैक टू माय डेस्क एंड आई कैन रीडू सम थिंग्स, और वी कैन बोथ देन, और आई कैन आस्क हिम टू देन चिप इन. And that is how our music is, whatever it is, because we found a sweet spot in our relationship, कि जहाँ पता चल जाता है कि हाँ, from this point the song has to go forward, not opinions. So so in this lockdown, apart from inspiring myself, I've tried to inspire Jigar too. And yeah, and now that the unlock has started to happen, we have started getting back to work slowly. We're still taking it nice and easy, still safe at home. So we're not going to the studio. So that is one thing you miss, being together, jamming, and that whole instant thing that happens while the making of a song. But yes, we, like you said, figured out ways on from this digital world to stay connected and help inspire each other.
But like we said, it's unlocking. But people have apprehensions to go out. It's not safe to go out actually.
True.
But what do you think will be the future when it comes to music tours or concerts or stage shows, which people bring people together? It's an experience altogether.
Yeah. See, firstly, I think I don't think that that live shows won't happen. I don't think that time won't come back. And I'm a extremely assertive person, so I would want to believe that sooner or later we'll get over this. So firstly, I would not really panic about क्या होगा, क्योंकि होगा, सब सही होगा. So yeah, now, but let's say if we were to think a little more conservatively, what are our options? So in this lockdown, me and Jigar have done about 8 or 9 e-concerts. Okay. So maybe, which is not, it is obviously, you cannot even compare it to the feeling of being live on stage with your fans, with so many fans, thousands of fans singing your song, lip sync with you. So that feeling is not there, because in the e-concert, you're watching a screen and you don't even know who's doing what, etc. But yeah, we are getting around it. E-concert have become a thing.
Thank you, and best of luck for your future project.
Pleasure is all ours. Thank you so much.
Thank you.